come together and we ask very sincerely that as you do come together, you come together with the intention of telling the truth. You come together with the intention of showing up as the fullness of you, offering the integrity of your being, not only to the circle, but as your emanation. We ask that when you come together in this way, that you set aside your habits of shyness or embarrassment or feeling judged, and instead you grab hold of the opportunity for the completeness of you to have a chance to express itself. As you come together and explore truth, it requires that you are truthful. You won't be asked to express your truth out loud unless you're comfortable doing so. But that doesn't get you off the hook for expressing the truth of who you are to yourself, which is really the point of the gathering tonight, is that you each come together with the idea that the coming together of you and your soul for exploration and experience has to be done with complete transparency and honesty, or it cannot happen. This is why we've been speaking at length about telling the truth to yourself. Because if you are telling yourself falsehoods, you are not capable of experiencing the truth of your soul in your body. That lack of transparency or truthfulness will prohibit or make a barrier to the experience of the completeness of you. And that's why truth-telling has to become a high priority. Tonight we've asked Veronica to prepare these worksheets in order that you would be able to have an exploration of how you tell yourself falsehoods. Through exploration of answering some pretty basic questions about how you interact with yourself. Our hope is that as you ask yourself these questions, you start to see where there are other places in your life that you can be questioning how truthful you are. We know there's a lot of judgment around the word lying and a lot of judgment around the word truth. And we would ask you to set those judgments aside and see this lying word simply to mean blockages to the ensoulment. And to see the word truth as facilitation of ensoulment, rather than the language that you've used in the past to describe those states. That you lie to yourself is simply a residual habit that we're hoping to illuminate that you can let go of. And that you desire or are willing to tell the truth to yourself becomes the first priority. Okay, we're going to let Eloheim come now and work with you on the questions and answer other questions you might have for the evening. We just like to come in, set the energy, and invite you to the highest potential of yourself. Because remember, we see the highest potential of you, and we interact with you on that level. It's a bit like someone who meets a child or a young person and sees their brilliance, and so speaks to them with grown-up words. And the child thinks, wow, this person speaks to me in a way that no one else will speak to me. It is our intention to meet you there, at the place where you have yet to be met, at the place where we see your greatness, we see your brilliance, we see the eternal nature of you, and we talk to you as though you know that about yourself already, in an effort to model the truth that you are walking into. So feel seen, because we do see you. All right, now we will go so Eloheim can come and you can explore together. But know that as we go, we don't leave. We simply back up so that Eloheim's ability to interact with you deeply can come forward. But we continue to hold the energetic and to see you as the truth that we know of you. We see the truth of you, ensouled and experiencing the physical form. and we hold that vision for you at all times. What single subject most often takes you out of the moment? Now, we specifically worded this question in this way because it started out as what takes you out of the moment. But we didn't want to, that was not good enough, right? We wanted what single subject. And the reason we wanted to say what single subject is because we have found with Veronica recently that there is a single subject and that it comes up a lot. And our intention was, by you knowing what your single subject is, every time it comes up, it becomes like your core emotion where you go, aha, there you are trying again. Rather than letting it have some rope to run with and take you out of the moment for a length of time, you're there, transform. The thing about money is you always need it. You know, even if you have some now, soon enough you're going to need, that's going to get used up, and you're going to need some more. So it's always around. It's like food. It's always around for you to have a relationship with. It's constantly triggering, constantly asking, constant pinging for you to have an experience with. So it's a very, that's why the question number 4 is all about money, is because it's a very good place for you to do a lot of healing. You, everybody, not you, just you. Everybody to do a lot of healing is on your relationship to money and how you experience the flow of money through your life. And your society teaches you to grab and hold, and we teach you to flow. Okay? Yeah, we got. So the question we would like you all to start asking yourself, in addition to all the other questions we've been giving you lately, is when you feel adrenaline, ask yourself, am I feeling this adrenaline because I'm in fear? Or am I feeling this adrenaline because I'm in fascination? What we would love for you to do is to start having adrenaline, because we're not going to turn off adrenaline. This is a fascinating biochemical response. But what we're inviting you to do is to allow your adrenaline response to be based in fascination rather than in fear going forward. The paramedic truck, what's it? Ambulance. Yeah, so they're in the ambulance, going through the city streets. Then they get there. Then they have to fuss around with the person. Then they have to get them in the ambulance and drive real fast back. Okay, so we've got all that. Is it possible to observe that simply from a place of curiosity and fascination about the fact that that is someone's occupation, that is someone's life that they're dealing with? Those are medical procedures that they go through based on their examination and their observance. Or are you just going, are they going to make it? Is the person going to die? Are they going to crash the ambulance? Is it going to catch on fire? Is it going to blow up? See the difference? Mm-hmm. This is one of those ways where TV can help train you, because then when you're in life and you find yourself in that adrenaline response, if you've trained yourself to go into fascination instead of fear, shift into fascination. And the thing about shifting into fascination, it is not a thinking thing.
Right.
That's the beauty of fascination. Fascination isn't, what do I think about this? Fascination is, what can I experience here? Which, of course, opens you to insight from your soul. Fascination is an insight place. Thinking, wondering, figuring out, those are all brain things. Fascination, when we say fascination, we mean the insight place.